Welcome to the BMC Client Management tutorial, remotely controlling an unmanaged device. Do you have a device which does not have the BMC Client Management agent installed on it? Do you want to remotely connect to that device? You might need to perform a task on that device. In this tutorial, you will learn how to remotely control an unmanaged device and browse its file system. You will need a device without the BMC Client Management agent installed on it. You will also need another user who will play the part of the end user. If you do not have another user, you can play the part of the end user on that other device. To complete this tutorial, you will need some capabilities and access rights. As an administrator, you will need the View and Manage Remote Control capability, the Rollout View capability. As an end user, you will need the rights to download and install the rollout package. For information about how to set up these capabilities and access rights, see the documentation link in the video description. Let's get started. From the Welcome screen, click Global Settings and select the Rollouts node. Let's do an exercise for remotely controlling an unmanaged device to browse its file system. This exercise includes 4 parts. First, as an administrator, create a rollout package. Second, still as an administrator, share the URL with the end users. Third, as an end user, install the package. Fourth, as an administrator, remotely connect to the device to browse the file system, and then end the remote session. Let's start creating a rollout package. To do that, on the Rollouts node, right-click and select Create Rollout. The Properties dialog box is displayed. In the Name field, enter Remote Control 64-bit as a name for the rollout package. From the Rollout Type list, select Remote Control. From the Operating System list, select Windows, 64-bit. Click OK. After you create the rollout package, you must assign the package to a rollout server. Now from the Remote Control 64-bit package, which we just created, select the Servers node. Right-click and select Assign Rollout Server. In the Assign to Rollout Server dialog box, click All. Select a rollout server for the rollout package. From the Network Interface list, select the desired option, which is an entry point for the users to access the rollout package. In the Friendly Name field, enter a description for the rollout server. This friendly name is displayed on the web console. Click OK. To make the package available, right-click the newly assigned rollout package, and then click Generate Rollout Package. The executable file for the rollout is generated. With this, our first part is complete. Now you try. Pause this video until you're ready to continue. Let's move to the second part, which is sharing the URL for remotely connecting to the unmanaged device with the end users. You do this part from the web console. Open the web console and go to the Remote Control tab. In the Generate Session section, select the 64-bit Windows operating system. From the package list, select Windows 64-bit and click Generate. In the Session Sharing section, you will see 2 options. The Download Portal URL and Authentication Token option provides the portal URL to the end user via email and the authentication token separately via phone. The URL of the Remote Control Package option provides the full package URL, and the end user does not need to go to the download portal. Let's select the URL of the Remote Control Package option. You can share the URL with the end user either by sending email or by simply copying it. Let's use the copy option. Close the window. Send the copied URL to the end user in an email. Now you try. Pause this video until you're ready to continue. In the previous part, we copied the link to remotely connect to the device. Now, the end user will use this link to download and execute the package on the other device which does not have the BMC Client Management agent installed on it. If you do not have end user, you can play the part of the end user on that device. To download the remote control package, Open the copied URL in a browser on the other device. The package download starts. Execute the downloaded package. After the package is installed, you need to wait for the administrator to connect to your device. Now the last part is to remotely control the unmanaged device. After the end user installs the package, the administrator can remotely control the device. To do that, open your web console. In the Manage Session section, click the arrow next to the session we have created. After a connection is established, the end user is asked to select a device control level. You as an end user on the other device, select Allow Full Control. Start recording the remote session before you start browsing the file system. After you finish browsing the file system, stop the recording and click End Session to terminate the remote control session. At this point, you should have a recording of the remote session performed on the unmanaged device. You can view the recording on the Recordings and History tabs. In this tutorial you have learned how to create a rollout package, how to generate the executable file for the rollout, how to share the URL for downloading the package, how to install and execute the package, and how to remotely connect to the device and then end the remote session. Thanks for watching. You can read more about remotely controlling devices in the documentation. Check the video description for a link to the documentation.